Hey guys, welcome to or back to Making Mistakes with Mary with your 17-year-old podcast host, Mary Cantalejo. So we are back with another 15-minute episode rundown. Whether this is 15 minutes or less, it's going to be shorter than 15 minutes. Why did I have to explain what 15 minutes was? Okay. Anyways, I don't want to talk too much about myself and what's been going on just because, we're a little short on time. But of course, I still want to update you guys on what's going on because most of the time I'm always doing guest podcasts and I still want to update you guys on, what's cracking with my life. So, first things first, how are you guys doing? I'm checking in because honestly, life's just been crazy. August is here. Like, I swear we were just out of school. It's just crazy to me. I don't know. But first things first, how are you guys? Like, I genuinely want to know. Like, please DM me, or even like when I post this on YouTube, comment on my YouTube page. Like, by the way, I have a YouTube channel. Like, shout out to that. But tell me what's going on. Is school stressful? Because I know school's starting out. Like, I started school 3 days ago on Wednesday, and that was a little crazy. I'll get to it in a bit, but that was a little crazy. And so, if you haven't gotten to school yet, like, I want to know, like, how's summer? Like, how does it feel to, like, know that you might be going into an online learning process, or maybe you're not doing online? Like, how is it working out at school? You guys all have to wear masks? Is it mandatory? I just want to know, all those things. As I mentioned before, school, right now has just started. And depending when you guys listen to this, I am just going to let you know that I started school on August 12th. And the first day of school, I'm going to rate it maybe like a 7 out of 10. Not that bad considering that I am at home and I'm still getting used to a lot of things. And before, when I was in school, I would have to go on a long drive just to get home. And when I mean like long, it would be sometimes like an hour or an hour and a half. It was just very time consuming, and I just never felt like I had enough time to even do schoolwork, let alone even do my hobbies. And I'm not blaming the school in any way. Oh yeah, like the school just gives out so much homework, I can't do whatever I want. But I'm saying is that, I did sacrifice. There's great schools near my area, but I chose to go a little bit farther away from my house because my friends were there, number one. And number two, it's just a great school where I'm going, and I'm very appreciative of where I am now. And if you guys didn't know, I am attending a private school in Southern California. So it's very critical that I get my education. And I'm not saying that, in public school system, you're not getting the same education value, but I'm saying, I'm very grateful for, what my parents do for me, and the amount of like money they have to pay for tuition fee every month. So I'm just honestly really grateful. And although I'm always complaining, I like literally get home at like 8 o'clock or 9:30, which is true sometimes, and I haven't even started homework, and I shouldn't even be complaining because there's dancers out there I know that get home at 12 and have to start their homework and even like start eating and dinner and stuff like that. So I'm not complaining, or kind of complaining a little bit. But all I want to say is I'm very thankful and grateful. And I guess, yeah, that's I don't know why I went on a full rant there, because I didn't want to get hate for saying I was complaining about going to school when I'm very grateful and fortunate to be even attending school. The reason why I mentioned like why my time is very consuming and like that long drive was because like while being at home for like the first couple of days of school for online schooling, I just feel like I'm so flexible with my time. If I'm going to be completely honest to you, a lot of people are complaining that they honestly want to go back to school, like in physical school, but I honestly love online learning. My other friends are hating on this experience, whether it's just weird or just plain uncomfortable. Nonetheless, I'm pretty much okay with everything that's going on at home. I'm going to be completely honest. I really do miss my friends at school, and it's kind of heartbreaking that I can't see them every day, but it's okay. Like I find the goodness, and I honestly feel like it's really beneficial towards me because I am learning how to structure my time better. I wake up really early in the morning, try to get a couple things done, get my emails done. I even have time after school to film because I'm already at home, rather than when I come home the sun's already down, and I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't even have a ring light, so I just have to film on days where I know that the sun is still out and it can be somewhat good quality lighting. I don't even know. That's why I kind of post vlogs here and there. Let me give you like a little example here. So today we just started school and we ended at around 11:40 a.m. And right after class, I was able to start answering my emails and then go eat lunch really quickly. And then I whitened my teeth, okay, I was taking a break, and then I played video games while I was whitening my teeth. And then I watched some quality YouTube videos, and I can still have the time because I'm at home and I'm managing my time perfectly. Like I write like downtime after school and like all that stuff. And normally if we were in school, we would like honestly get like a 40-minute break, and that's just not enough time for me to do like anything. For 40 minutes, I might just mess around and not even like get one task done. But at home, I'm finished a lot of my things on my list because I got it done on my own time, and I really do appreciate that a lot. I will talk more about my productivity level. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with my English? Productivity level, or even like how I stay constantly like productive throughout my day before I crash on my next 15-minute podcast episode. I don't even know. But speaking of staying motivated and productive, today's episode is all about productivity, but in the morning. So I am going to help you guys kind of retain or create a morning routine, because I'm going to be completely honest, now that we've been under quarantine, I am able to create the perfect morning routine for myself for being at home, and I love it. So I saw this quote from a Pinterest board a week ago, and it said, "Own your morning and elevate your life." I think that if you honestly start your day with the intention of being productive, it will honestly give you that boost to at least be somewhat productive. So step number one, that by the way, there's like 5 steps. I don't even know why I didn't give like a simple introduction. But step number 1 is to make the to-do list the night before. I live by this, and I swear it totally works. And in the morning when your brain, like I'm trying to give an example, but in the morning, your brain does not process what you need to get done for the day because you are still sleepy and so exhausted. So if you do it the night before, your mind is up and still running and will allow you to process what needs to be prioritized. And speaking of prioritizing, try making your to-do list smaller, or even use the rule of 3. I will talk more about the rule of 3 and how it helped me accomplish a lot in my next episode. But on simpler terms, the rule of 3 is simply just choosing 3 things from your main to-do list that you would love to accomplish for your day. If you finish all those 3 things and those were the things that you really could accomplish that day, you would still be satisfied with your productivity mindset, and also you'd be satisfied about, what you did for the rest of the day. Mindset, people, mindset. Hopefully I'm not going a little too fast for anyone out there, but again, it's 15 minutes, easy to listen to. Hopefully I'm not going too fast on anyone here. Also, to-do lists are kind of like a lesson plan for your day. Like that's how I kind of think of it, like a teacher lesson plan for the day. It honestly just sets you up onto the right path so you don't have to think twice. So step number 2, do not hit the snooze button. Use this method instead. Do 3, 2, 1 and get up and start making your bed. This is like a 2-in-1 method. Like don't hit snooze, and as soon as you turn off your alarm, or like as soon as the alarm goes off, take off that blanket off yourself. I know it's comfy, you want to sleep like a cocoon, but you got to start making your bed. As soon as you do the 3, 2, 1 method, open your eyes, get up, rip that blanket off yourself, and start making your bed. This will not only get you out of bed, but it will get your heart pumping and start boosting our energy in the morning, because that's what we need in the morning. We honestly, if you want to become a morning person, this is kind of how I do it in the morning, I don't even know where I was going with that. But if you still hate the mornings, don't worry. Another tip requires you to play music in the morning. I know a lot of people who play music in the morning and they just love it. That's why they love their mornings, to listen to their favorite, funky music in the morning. So step number 3 is to play your favorite music or YouTuber or podcaster. I know a lot of people out there who play their favorite podcaster too because they feel so motivated and inspired about what they're saying. And hint hint, you should listen to my podcast in the morning because they're pretty inspirational, if I do say so myself. But in the morning, just to get up and play something loud in your room, I feel like that gets your heart pumping or your ears start opening up. That's not even a thing, but it does something. It helps me, so I don't even know. But if you play your all-time favorite song, you might be able to get up and start dancing and get your heart pumping. I sound like a workout person, you know what I mean? I don't even know. But when you hear a podcast or listen to your favorite YouTuber, you might be motivated by their content and left really inspired to get on with your day. Some of my favorite motivating vloggers are Lauren Doan. I think I'm saying her last name right. Danielle Corlin, but I heard she's canceled, so I don't know if she's still making content. And Sienna Mirabella, I love her. She's literally inspirational, motivational. Watch her videos, amazing, and her sarcasticness I love it. Off the top, off the chart, whatever. 10 out of 10 for her videos. Fabulous ladies to hear in the morning. Step number 4 is to eat breakfast and drink some water. A little 2-in-1 action there. But whether you like it or not, you gotta eat breakfast. There are some people out there who don't like eating breakfast, but honestly, a little something can bring your day a long way. It will give you the energy to continue your day. Oh my gosh. Trust me, sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I can't even drink water. I have to force it on myself just because my mind doesn't want it, but your body needs it. Speaking of water, you got to drink your water because you've been sleeping for literally 6 hours and you're telling me your body ain't thirsty or it doesn't need it. Trust me. It needs it. And I suggest having a water bottle right next to your bed. And after making your bed, just drink your water or chug your water and then go straight to the kitchen. And if you aren't hungry at all, just eat something small, like half a banana, pre-cut strawberries if you have pre-cut strawberries. But that's personally what I like to do. Just eat something small, like small fruits and, half an apple or something like that if I'm not really that hungry. Lastly, step number 5 is scrolling through Pinterest. A lot of people are probably going to say, well, Mary, I thought you shouldn't really go on the phone in the morning. Isn't that like a protocol? You hear YouTubers say don't go on your phone in the morning, don't go on social media in the morning. But honestly, going on Pinterest just changes my mindset. So for me personally, going on Pinterest and seeing all the pins I created in my board called The Dream Life, it gets me motivated that if I just work a little harder each and every day, maybe I honestly can achieve it. It's probably a psychological thing. But just for me, going on Pinterest just brings me that big motivation that I could conquer the rest of my day. And it does. It really does. I look at my dream house and I'm like, if I just do this extra step of homework, I can get my dream house. That's just my mindset. I don't know why. Now, although I'm letting you, go on social media, it does not mean you are going to travel to TikTok. 30 minutes, I swear, on Pinterest and creating your dream board and stuff helps you so much. You can even literally go and look at Paris or something, like aesthetic Paris on Pinterest. And it's oh, I want to go there for my dream trip. And go there for 30 minutes and I swear that will boost you, your motivation, because you're oh, if I work a little bit harder, maybe I could get this or maybe I could do that. I don't know. That just personally helps me and I love doing that every single morning for 30 minutes. Don't go on TikTok for 30 minutes in the morning. That is not Pinterest. I wish I had more time today to give you guys more tips on morning routines. I think what I'm going to do is make this a part. There's going to be a part 2 to this because obviously that's not enough to create a morning routine. But like I said, I would really like to keep these podcast episodes short and straight to the point because some podcast episodes just go on and keep on talking, and I'm not a fan of it. So 15 minutes short and you can listen to me in the morning. I'll probably make a part 2, but that's it, you guys. Thank you. Whoa, what is going on with me? I literally can't talk today. But thank you guys so much for watching this podcast episode. If you found it helpful, Oh my God, helpful. I'll see you guys in my next episode. I love you guys. See you guys in my next episode. You girl bosses, boy bosses, whatever. See you guys in my next episode. And thank you guys so much for listening. I love you guys so much. And I do really appreciate, and I do appreciate you guys. And I'm so grateful about this podcast. And you know what? I'm so grateful, and I have no words to explain it, but gratefulness. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for listening. See you guys in my next episode.